Hello everybody, thank you for watching All About Toys. Today we are going to show you some pops from Funko from one of our all-time favorite franchises, Avatar: The Last Airbender. So let's take a look at the Funko Pops individually and we'll let you know what we think about them.
So here we are, we have them all lined up and they look amazing.
I'm just impressed with all the colors that they have, so boldly painted on, and the sculpts. One of my favorite things are the benders have their actual bending element attached with them. Of course, Sokka has his boomerang.
That's his element.
Not only the most adorable flying bison ever. So let's take a look at these a little more individually and see what we like about them.
Right off the bat, I love Toph's stance. I love how she's positioned, and I love her element. It looks like she's just in action. She is moving that rock.
I definitely agree. I think her pose is probably the coolest thing about this pop. It's nice to see them break away from a typical stance of a Funko Pop, and of course having her feet grounded onto the ground here like this is not only true to her character, but also very different for a Funko Pop.
As for Zuko, what really stands out to me is his ponytail. I love that swish of his ponytail.
I love how the fire wraps around him. It's just not at his fingers, but it actually swirls around his body. So that is a very nice detail they added. And I like his scar. I have the inner linings of the paint. It just definitely creates more of a scar-like quality. So excellent paint job on Zuko.
I like the detail of the fire in the back of Zuko. That is just something you don't really get to see because you see the front of Zuko when you display him, but the back of him is also something to see.
Here is Aang. His pose looks very animated, and I really like that about him. It's very open, it's very cartoonish in a way, especially how the air swirls up and around him. I love how they are honoring the animated style to him.
Here's the detailing of his staff behind him, and it also shows the wind wrapping around him. Very nice.
I like how the air starts from his feet and swirls all the way around him. And here is Momo. He has a little bit of a hard time standing on his own. But what would an Aang pop be without a Momo? I am so glad they included him.
I love Katara's sculpt. I love how her arms are positioned as she is actually working her element. And, oh, the swish of her ponytail. That is a very nice detail.
The braiding, the clarity of the water, even the fringe at the bottom of the outfit and the boots. It's really, really nice. I just feel like they really nailed the looks of all the characters and the different tribes in Avatar. It's even important to notice they do have her mother's necklace. Very small and tiny behind there, but they added that as well. And here's one of my favorite characters. We have Sokka.
Sokka definitely has more of a simplistic sculpt to him, but yet he looks perfect for his character.
He has probably the most typical pop kind of look and stance to him, but he is still a very great character to have. And of course, Appa right here. He is so adorable. I love how his mouth looks.
He's so cute. I love the little detail of his fur. That is very nice.
My only critique is I would have loved to have seen a larger size Appa. He fits in scaling right with the other pops, sort of like how they've had larger characters like Baymax for Big Hero 6. It would have been cool to have seen a little bit of a larger Appa, but he is adorable nonetheless. Overall, these are some of my favorite pops ever. There's not a lot of Airbender toys apart from the era that the toys came out in Mattel, and it's nice to have some pops from a franchise that is so beloved and is also something you don't see a lot of merchandise of.
I hope that Funko does invest a little more into this franchise and make more of the characters from the Avatar series.
I also hope they make alternate versions of the characters in their different outfits and the different stages of their journey. So there's a lot of room for Funko to continue this series. One can only hope that they are going to.
We hope you guys enjoyed this review. Hit the like button and subscribe, and leave your feedback and comments below. We'd love to hear from you.